Quick fun fact, out of the 50 U.S. states, well, 52 if you include D.C. and Puerto Rico, 21 of those states and territories have one NBA team. Now, that geographical breakdown is how we determine the Eastern and Western conferences. Now, subsequently, that's how we also determine the 6 divisions. And within those divisions, well, you have a lot of drama. We got a lot of news. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of content, bro. All right. So, you're watching your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey. So let's tune in and see what NBA division we're going to talk about today. The Golden State Warriors still got Steph Curry, one of the best players in NBA history. We're talking about top 10 now, people. And with that, we gotta consider, all right, is Steph gonna win another MVP? Remember last year, Buddy was at the top of the charts early on for the MVP race. It was him and Kevin Durant. And then, he tailored off a little bit. But it's okay, because he snuck in that finals MVP and that chip. So, will he win it this year? Well, to be honest with you, last season I thought the Warriors needed to let the young guns kind of run the show a little bit to get that chemistry they needed to for the finals. Well, they got the finals experience, so now this can be an opportunity for Steph Curry to sneak in an MVP. Remember, we might not go Nikola Jokic. He's won back-to-back. Giannis is always in the picture, though, so we got to give a shout out to him. Joel Embiid might get some love because last year people thought he got snubbed. We could be talking about a lot of other players, but Steph Curry does have a possibility. So I'm going to say no, but I'm going to look at Steph. Steph, maybe you might prove me wrong. I'm just saying. Now, we know the Phoenix Suns have Devin Booker, and he's one of the biggest young stars in the game, right? They were just in the finals against the Bucks not too long ago. But I'm hearing rumblings that DBook is overrated. Overrated? Well, I guess my question is, how do you define DBook? Like, where do you put DBook in the classes of the NBA? I put him as a top 15 player in today's game. Now, top 10 for me is you can win a championship damn near on your own. So top 15 is, you almost close. You just need a couple extra pieces. And that's what DBook got. Now, the next level for me for DBook, though, because he can kick it up a notch. He's about 6'4", 6'5", so he's not the most athletic, but he's a bigger guard, which means, defensively, I can look at you to do a little bit more. Offensively, I understand you can play make. I need to see you take over a little bit more, dominate a little bit more. That's the next level that I'm expecting for DBook. If he can get there, this Suns team might be very, very scary. And if not, you're going to have to keep relying on maybe DeAndre Ayton takes over and CP3. But that next level for DBook, it's about to be hella scary. All right, so we all know the Los Angeles Clippers have one of the best players in Kawhi Leonard. The problem is the boy coming off injury. Like a year-long injury. We ain't seen him hoop in a year. Closest thing we seen was him in the gym with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like that. Now, he is a little swole now, so I'll give him that. He was already strong, so, maybe he's trying to steal Bron's moves. Who knows? Bron a little brawler. But Kawhi, how are you going to return from your injury? Now, we've seen you at your best. We understand you've had injury history over your career, and you've turned that into some championships before. I understand that. How you gonna get it done now, though? Are you returning back healthy? Because if you are, you're paired with Paul George again. You also got John Wall, and Reggie Jackson has always shown us he can still boogie. So this is a tough team. Remember, the Claw coming back, and if he's healthy, he's one of the top 10 players in the game. A 6'8" small forward who can virtually guard anybody. Strong as hell. I'm just saying. Kawhi, if you're back, these Clippers are very dangerous, very deadly, and y'all need to pay attention to them very, very soon. We know the Lakers have LeBron James, and we understand that LeBron James is also called LeGM. Here's my issue, right? LeGM has not been doing his job. Let's talk about it, shall we? First, we brought in Anthony Davis and got rid of B.I. We got rid of Lonzo, Josh Hart, all these good young assets that we had, all these good young players that we had, and we lost them to bring in Anthony Davis a year early. He was going to come to us. Then we say, hey, let's not get a Miles Turner and a Buddy Hield. Let's go out and get Russell Westbrook. Let's not get Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan. let's get Russell Westbrook. Then after we get Russell Westbrook and play with Russell Westbrook, we say, we don't want to play with Russell Westbrook. And then Bron fans say, oh, it's not Bron's fault. Well, whose fault is it then? Yes, we can blame Rob Pelinka. Yes, we can blame Jeannie Buss. But you really think LeGM did not get a call saying, Bron, you good with this? I bet you he did. And guess what his answer was? Yeah, I'm good with this. Like, come on, bro. So, Bron, thank you. The Sacramento Kings have one of the best young talents in De'Aaron Fox. Now, when I say talents, I'm talking about from the point guard position, although he can sneak into the all-star ranks. So please be on the lookout for De'Aaron Fox. I think people sleep on him a little too much, and in a couple seasons, we could be talking about De'Aaron Fox as a Drew Holiday, where, he wasn't put in the best situations. He could be better on a championship team. That's what you could be talking about in De'Aaron Fox. But he also got John Wall abilities. The boy is as fast as John Wall, in my opinion. Now, in primes, John Wall might have him, but I would love to see that matchup. And then from a passing standpoint, John Wall also might have him. But from the scoring standpoint, from a skill perspective, De'Aaron Fox wins that race. And then athletically, it's not a wide margin between the two. So that's who you're looking at when I'm thinking of De'Aaron Fox. And we've seen how John Wall did. So expect that out of De'Aaron Fox. To a degree, at minimum. Sacramento Kings, you guys are very lucky. Didn't I tell you there was drama? Didn't I tell you there was news? Didn't I tell your ass you were gonna like it? Like, bro, there's so much to talk about within the divisions. Like, who's crazy? But don't worry though, we will definitely have more to talk about. There's so much more to talk about, so don't be upset. But look, please continue to support the page. Like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone about the show. My name is Trey. I'm the host of your favorite show's favorite show. Get a bucket. Hope you all have a good one. Take care.